Hey, welcome back to Outdoor Mastery. Today, we have an exciting adventure in store for you. We're going to show you how to build a shelter in the woods without any equipment. Whether you're an outdoor enthusiast or find yourself in a survival situation, knowing how to create a shelter from scratch can be a lifesaver. So, let's get started. Step 1. Locating the perfect spot. The first step in building a shelter is finding the right location. Look for an area that offers natural protection and resources. Here's what you should consider when choosing your spot. Avoid low-lying areas prone to flooding. Look for a place shielded from strong winds, such as behind a hill or a cluster of trees. Search for a location near a water source, but not too close to avoid potential hazards. Once you've found the perfect spot, it's time to gather the materials. Step 2. Materials. Now, let's talk about the materials you'll need to construct your shelter. Remember, we're keeping it simple and relying solely on what nature provides. Here's a list of essential materials. Long, sturdy branches. These will serve as the framework for your shelter. Fallen leaves, moss, or ferns. These natural materials will provide insulation and help keep you warm. Vines or strong flexible branches. These will be useful for tying and securing the shelter. Now that we know what we need, let's head out and gather the materials. When collecting materials, be mindful of your surroundings and follow these guidelines. Look for fallen branches and twigs on the ground. Avoid breaking live branches from trees. Gather a substantial amount of leaves, moss, or ferns. These will be used as the insulating layer. Find vines or strong, flexible branches that can be used for tying and securing the shelter. Remember to be respectful of nature. Take only what you need, leaving the environment undisturbed. Step 4. Building the shelter. Now that we have our materials, it's time to build our shelter. Follow these steps. Start by leaning 2 long branches against a sturdy tree, forming an upside-down, V shape. These will be the main support beams of your shelter. Place smaller branches horizontally between the main support beams, creating a framework. Make sure they are tightly woven together. Layer the collected leaves, moss, or ferns over the framework, covering the entire shelter. This will act as insulation, keeping you warm and protected from the elements. Use vines or strong branches to secure the structure, tying them tightly around the main support beams and smaller branches. Once you've completed the basic structure, make any necessary adjustments to ensure stability and comfort. And there you have it. Your very own shelter, built entirely from natural materials. But before we wrap up, here are a few final tips. Test the shelter stability by gently pushing on the structure. Reinforce any weak areas if needed. Consider adding a layer of branches or leaves on the ground inside the shelter for insulation and comfort. Always keep safety in mind and avoid building a shelter in potentially hazardous areas. Remember, practice makes perfect. Try building shelters in different environments to enhance your skills. Thanks for watching, and we hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more outdoor tips and adventures. Stay safe and keep exploring.